Okay, this is how I left it yesterday. My books just wore me out. So this is what it looks like this morning. Okay, so let's chat for a sec. Just got in here. My goal is to finish my library. I posted on my What's up? What are you looking for?
Wait, did you bring my laptop?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have it?
Yeah. Okay, so my goal today is to finish my library and get as much of the stuff that I had to pack away and put wherever out where it needs to be. That's my goal. I feel like setting up a room for the first day or meet the teacher, even in your pre-service, is not that bad if you're able to pack it away a certain way. Does that make sense? So at the end of the year, you have to pack up all your stuff, not all of it, but enough for like them to move everything out, wax the floors, and move everything back in. So you can't really leave like, you know, your pencil sharpener on top of stuff or your books in your bookshelves for most classrooms. And so, yeah. So you pack things in totes, like all my games are in totes, even games I'm gonna give the new teacher on our team, and like stuff is up and packed up. Like you just can't like have it out. So if you've never packed away a classroom, it probably is like, why does it take you so long to set up a classroom? It's because of that. So at the end of this year, I'm going to, the way my library is now, if it stays like that, which I hope it does, I should be able to put like trash bags around it or like plastic tablecloths and just put it all around there and just put a bunch of signs that say don't move. There's enough room in my library between my bookshelves for them to clean. They shouldn't have to move it. And then that way, not, you know, the next school year I'll be able just to kind of come in and do that. And I'm gonna try, yeah, I'm just gonna try. So yes, I'm gonna get going. I can talk to you forever, but yes, I'm gonna finish my library. Okay, so this whole table is 3.0 and higher. My kids typically don't get there until the very end of the year, and I usually only have a select few that do. So I'm gonna level these and just put them in a crate and put them away. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm gonna find a place for them that's not in my library because this will take up quite a bit of space. I also found out my mentee is in 3rd grade this year, so I'm gonna see if she wants any of these, and then some of my 2.0s for her below grade level readers. These were donated from a parent last year. His company donated to our classroom, and it was way more than this. It was a ton. Like, I'm so thankful to them. But I need to, it was like toward the end of the year, and I need to level these. So I'll level these and I'll put them in my library. I should have room. And then I'm gonna do this right now. here's my update. All the ones with sticky notes, I need to print new labels, but I am so happy that it all fit. In here, I'm gonna try to see if like colorful, like the skinny book bins will fit, and then each one will just have one in the middle of each one, and I think it'll look okay. I'm gonna live with it. This was actually extra, so it worked out. So I'm gonna use this for my white tubs that have different manipulatives inside. Okay, so it is a blessing and a curse how many games I have inherited. I have bought a few, I've purchased a few. I have also, honestly, no, I have not purchased any games with my own money. It's all been through Caring for Classrooms or my Amazon wish list, or I have inherited. I've been in 2 different rooms. When I came in for my first room, my first year of teaching, that room had been turned over several times. So like a teacher had taught in there. It was a different grade, and then she moved to first and stayed in the same room. So she had like different grade level games, and I gave the ones away that were not beneficial in my classroom. Then a teacher taught in there, and I feel like she moved, and then another teacher was in there one year, and then she moved to a different grade, and then I was in there, and I loved it in there, and then we went down to 3, and so I moved in this room to be closer to the rest of my team. And then when I moved in here, this was overtaken, well, this room, the teacher before me was on our team and then moved to a different grade, but the teacher that was in this room before her had taught for like 7 years or something, maybe longer. I think longer actually. And so I've inherited a lot of games, especially when we had to clean the room out that was no longer going to be used for first grade. I had to empty out that room. But these by far are my favorite games that I have inherited. Long story short, that's why I hopped on here, is to show you these. So these are so nice. The kids can use their own dry erase marker, because each kiddo in my class has their own dry erase marker in their pencil pouch, and I'll get into all of that when we start getting prepared for the first day. But these are so nice. So it's pop and add to 12, pop and add to 20, and pop and add to 30. And what it is, you can set it up as a center. And usually what I do is, depending on like what we've already gone over, sometimes I will put all 3 at the center and then they can switch. Oh, this one actually has, oh, this is Jackson's. He lost his big marker and I couldn't find it. That's probably it, because usually they use their own marker. But you have this board and it wipes off so nicely. You have a thing that goes inside, it sets on there, and then another one. And so you push on this and it, you know, rolls the dice for you. And then you write the first number, the second number, and then they have to add it. And then they can keep doing that, because you can just keep doing it. It doesn't like run out, you know? And then if they get bored, they can switch around the other one. So this one has bones. It's like a dog themed. This one is apples. And then this one is rubber ducks. So it's the same deal for each one, and each one, I don't even know how many times I've personally used these, and they were used before me, but they always wipe off so nicely. But just want to share these. These are my favorite games and games for centers and stuff. And then, yep, I'm going to hop back into it. also want to share two of my favorite other things. So this has seen better days. It's a tin. I got it on clearance for like 30 cents or something. It was under a bunch of stuff at Target. It's just snakes and ladders, and it's a little tiny one. When my kids I would give them a goal, and when they would meet it, or the first few people to meet it, or if I saw someone working really hard, depending on what their goals were, I'd say, hey, you can go play snakes and ladders, and you can go pick a friend. And sometimes I would say, not these friends because they're working on this, or not these friends, whatever. And I would give them expectations. They loved it. They loved it. It was easy. And so they know where it is. They can go get it themselves, and it's super easy to play and explain. And a lot of the kids already know like chutes and ladders. But yeah. And I think it's up to 4, but I only have up to 2 people play it. And then this one, each of my kiddos, so this one's super easy early finisher, or if they're meeting a goal or working really hard. This one, alphabet bingo, you can use it for actually, you know, the sounds, the alphabet, depending on your class. You can use it for beginning sounds, ending sounds, medial sounds, and so you can use this. And the kids love it. Sometimes I'll play it when we have like 10 minutes left of something. Okay, so apparently I was not prepared. I wasn't sure if I was going to come in today, and then this morning I just I decided that we were coming in, or that I was coming in and Colton wanted to come with me. But I didn't charge any of my batteries. I filmed for a little bit this morning, and then all 3 of my batteries were dead. So you've been charging for a little bit, but I'm going to show you what I got done while you were charging. So I don't remember when the battery went dead, but I took everything down from there, and I put those 3 shelves that someone gave me. I put their cubbies together. These are not their names. I put all their cubbies there, and I just go over these names with the same label, and you can't see through it. It's just a Avery label, and I just print my new student's name with that, and it's still same labels. I put their offices that I made last year. It says my student office, and then inside it says remember to always try your best. I have their clipboard in there, their whiteboard, and then their first unit of Wonders books. And then, yep, just need, when I get my class list, to put their name, put the sticker over, and then I'll put red pins in there because we use those. I got these cleaned out. These are just my unit 4 through 6, unit 2 and 3, and then I have room to put my unit 1s back in. I do not like that. Those are all the supplemental resources, like the vocabulary cards, high frequency word cards, big story, like the story cards. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I have this empty area, and then I have red folders for next year, and then my binders. These are the totes I emptied out, 5 totes total. Those are going back home. That backpack I had been looking for, it was here. My other cricket mat, books for my mentee. I'm going to ask my teammate if she needs those books. I have some of that. I have some clutter still to go through. That green bucket is for our carnival. These are still there, and that's probably where they're going to live for a while. I put my bins in here. I still need to label a bunch. Put extra bins in there and empty ones to fill, and then I'm going to put a little cushion up there or whatever. I have filled some of my games in. My library is good. And then I'm going to start just putting away things. This is a good look. I still have not found my August for that, so I may just have to make one of every other month except for August. This is what it looks like. All the stuff up there needs to be taken down. The stuff on top of my 3-drawer things. And that's what we're working with. That orange basket holds copies of things for our math packets that we're doing. They're going to be in like zipper pouches, math pouches. Okay, so this blue thing I need to take home. That stuff is going on the stage for first picks, or I'm going to ask my mentee if she needs any of that stuff. The white thing is staying. That's what I put my sanitizer on, my wipes, my paper towels, my turning basket is on there. A bunch of things go on there. My batteries are tired of me because I charge them, but they keep saying that they're exhausted, which me too, girl, me too, same. But like I don't really pay attention when it shuts off, and so I just keep going, and then I look over and it's a black screen instead of me or my classroom. So I guess I'll give you another update on what I have done. So I'll take you around. Hey, so story of my life today. I feel like my camera's just like, why are you using me? You haven't used me for this much in a long time. And so it's just like taking naps on me today. So it's just gonna be little clips and probably a lot of me just showing you the room, to be honest. So I'm gonna give you a tour around the room. I am leaving, Colton is leaving. We are leaving for the day. I feel pretty good about where I'm at. Could I stay here until 9 o'clock at night tonight? Yeah, I could, and I could stay busy, but that's not gonna happen. So we are leaving. It is about 3 o'clock. I'm gonna give you a quick tour around the room, and then that's it. So let me show you around the room, and I'll explain some things. Okay, so this is what you see when you walk in. All of this stuff, except for the white thing and the stuff in the white thing, all of this can go to a new home here. My affirmation station, that all looks the same. I didn't work on that at all. Colton's new favorite place, my calm down area, my desk area. I have stuff over there. I don't think I added any more to when you last saw it. This is my library. I put my little push wall right there. I need to make some labels. My white bins, some things I need to go through, my games and stuff. Looks better than it has, but it's not perfect. Those, I need to go through those bins, but this is my pencil sharpening station, my sharp pencils, my not sharp pencils, my book bin for my aide if I get one next year. This was her, I had one every once in a while last year, and so that was her little thing. This is for my groups, like early finisher stuff, and you can go to whatever group you're in for ELA or math. My easel with a bunch of books and stuff in it for my guided reading centers, guided math. All that looks the same. Set up my phone. Untangled all those cords. I still didn't take the pencil thing off. I'll probably leave it. My table points part is put up. I found my remote for the projector. I have some dry erase markers. Over here, my schedule will go right there. My rules are right there. I got my rules. A teacher that was on my team and I were having some of the same issues in our classroom, so we decided to come up with the same rules, and she gave me those. We talked through it, and then those are the ones she gave me. My cubbies look the same. This was gonna be my sharp student desk. It is going away. I'm just gonna get an individual desk. It's way too big. I cannot fit it anywhere because my Chromebook carts will go right there. It just has, I don't have enough room. My tables, I like how my tables are. I may make a bit more room in between. And then what's on here? So books for my mentee. See if my coworker wants those books. This is a bin of like math files and then some things for me, the teacher. Math pouches, which you've heard me mention. This is decor stuff, so if I need it as I'm putting things up. These are going in my hallway because I couldn't find enough black ones last year, and so I have pink and white ones. So I'm gonna replace the pink and white ones with that. And that is my room for right now. Before I go, I have a quick question for you. Do you have a calm down area in your room? What does it look like? Do you have just like a calm down corner? What do you have in it? What else do you have? Because let me show you inside my tent. It has, it's about 3 feet by 3 feet square, like a 3 foot by 3 foot square, and I want to put something down inside. I'm thinking about a rug, but what else? Really, sir?
I'm not going inside.
Do you want to get inside?
Yeah.
Go ahead. So what else do you have in there for your calm down area, if you have one? Or give me great ideas, because I'm looking for them. I don't want to put a lot of stuff where it distracts. So just let me know, what are some ideas that you have? I don't want to put a ton in there where it's like distracting. I do have some calm down items I'm going to buy, like the thing with the bubbles that you flip up, it's upside down. I have some things on my Amazon wish list, but the rug is the main thing that I'm going to look for. I do have some reading buddies, but I want to kind of keep the reading buddies separate from that. But I don't know. Usually I have like a thing with feelings. I've never had a calm down tent. I've had kiddos based on their need where they pick calm down areas inside the room, and those are like, when I know they go to those areas, they just need to kind of like have a minute, or I help de-escalate. But we work on to where they just go to those areas and it's like a nonverbal cue that they need a break. So I've done that before, but I've always based it on individual student needs. I've never had like one designated area for all students to calm down in. So let me know all the ideas. Everything is welcome. Share it all down there in the comments. I'm excited to read through them, and then I will get something out of them, but maybe other people will too. So share your ideas, your thoughts, what you think I should put in there, what you put in yours, what your calm down corner looks like. Do you have a calm down area? All that good stuff. So that is it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.